Hey everyone, this is Stephen Casey Railpan here, and Merry Christmas to everyone, and Happy New Year's. I just want to say this has been a great Christmas, and I'm really grateful for all the support you guys did for me since for 2024 and all that, and like, watching my premieres, from, enjoying some of the product reviews, Railpan content, and all the content I've been posting throughout the year. I'm really grateful, so hope you guys had a Merry Christmas. So while we're here, I just want to show you guys some new trains that I recently got from some of my family members, and a few trains I just bought for myself for Christmas. So as you can see, there's like a lot of stuff here. We got a lot of trains to cover. So there's a couple of locomotives and some rolling stock I want to share with you guys that'll be new to the layout. So anyways, we got a lot of them. We got a couple variety from like Bachmans, we got some Atherns, scale trains, and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool. We got lots of trains here that I got for Christmas. So let's get on with it and see what I got for Christmas this year. All right, so we're gonna start off with the front first. So the front I have another locomotive. This is a Bachman locomotive. This is a Suline SD4-2, number 6601. It's a pretty cool locomotive. And this actually, I believe, was one of their recent releases, because, this is the new packaging and all that, and it's pretty cool. I believe this is DC ready, so it's a pretty cool locomotive. It's the Sioux. And I always liked this scheme, the Candy Red scheme. The Candy Red scheme is actually a pretty cool scheme, so this is actually my second Sioux line I have, because the other one I have is a GP40 that I use. So this will be perfect to lash up with my SD4-2. So if I could find it somewhere, hang on. Hold up. So here it is. So here's my Scale Trains Operator SD4-2. I think these two will run great together for like transfers and stuff like that, or you can for CP mixed rates and all that. So it's pretty cool. So even though I don't think any of these SD4-2s exist anymore on CPKC, but it's still right. Oh, cool. Because, I'm not sure why Sioux Line got rid of their SD4-2s. Could be that they had like mechanical problems and stuff. Who knows what happened. But anyways, I'll set that aside. So the next thing I have is this. This is an Athearn ready to roll Norfolk Southern GP40. So this is actually their newest one, so it's a new packaging. Because this is actually really cool, because from what I heard from reviews, I heard that Athearn is now stepped up their game by putting ditch lights on the locomotives. So you can see there's some ditch lights, so right there. And I believe it's also got rear ditch lights as well, but I think the rears are supposed to be on the top of the pilot, which is a little bit incorrect, and it's also got a rear snowplow. Not sure if that's correct, but we'll see on the prototype, but who knows. So it's pretty cool that they're doing this. So this is the next Conrail unit. It's number 3035. So this will be perfect if I ever want to run locals around the layout. So I can expand my local roster and then running more Jeeps and such. So there's that. So now we'll move on to the second row. Alright, here's the second row. So what I have here, it looks like all these are all rolling stock. So we'll start with the first one. This right here is a Athearn ready to roll MKT hopper. So this is a Pullman Standard 4740 hopper, and in the MKT. I just love the green on this. It's pretty cool, and even the scheme on it is really nice. It could be absolutely stunning. I love the MKT. The MKT is a pretty interesting railroad, of course, and plus I believe they ran through my area in KC once before. It's really cool, and the green on it. I'm not sure if any of these still exist on Union Pacific, or are they not around anymore, but who knows if they're still around. Or because I know they're extremely rare to find, so even being this. So it looks really cool. I've always wanted an MKT freight car, now here it is. It looks absolutely amazing. Put that aside. Next up is an Athearn Roundhouse BNSF boxcar. This is actually another cool boxcar to have, and another addition I can add to the BNSF trains I run. So it's in the swoosh scheme, right there. And this is a 50-foot ACF boxcar. So it's one of those typical, like, you know, ACF boxcars. I have a couple of those, like NS, CSX, and all that. So this is BNSF. Looks really cool. Very beautiful paint. Love that. So there's that. Next up is an Intermountain freight car. This is the Montana Rail Link ACF hopper. So it's actually really cool because I always wanted to have a Montana Rail Link. So this is my first Montana Rail Link freight car because, you know, because nowadays I've been seeing a couple of Montana Rail Link rolling stock on BNSF trains lately, especially the boxcars, but I'm not sure if I've seen any hoppers. I might have seen a few or so, but this is really cool. It's also got the lion's head right there. The dark blue scheme looks very stunning. Gotta love the Montana Rail Link. So it's an Intermountain. And also a Walters Mainline caboose, Norfolk Southern. So it's another Norfolk Southern caboose I can add to the, either I can use on the mixed freights or any other trains I can use, or locals and all that. So we got this. So this looks very stunning. It's just got the NS logo right there. Because I know that NS usually uses cabooses on their locals or several on stuff. So it's really cool to have this one. So there's that. So that's in the second row. So now we'll move on to the third and final row next. And for the best for last, here's the third row. So the third row, first we'll start with another tank car. So this is a Scale Trains Rubicon tank car. This is the TCBX. So here it is right there. It's a Trinity 31K tank car, but this one is, it may say crude oil, but this one has the placard 1993 combustible liquid. So basically, this tank car has been converted to haul combustible liquids like diesel fuel and such. You can see the placard says 1993 there. So this will be a tank car I'm going to be using on the mixed freights. Because I always love seeing those. Because I know some of these tank cars have been converted to haul other kinds of liquids besides crude oil. So depending on how it goes. So there's that. It's a rivet counter. Next up is I have another Union Pacific hopper. This is another Gunderson hopper. This is the Greenbrier Gunderson 5188 hopper, Union Pacific. So it's another Union Pacific freight car can add to the Union Pacific freight. So there's that. And then I have two more locomotives I want to show you guys that are new. So first up is a Walters Mainline Union Pacific SD70M. This is a really cool locomotive because I always wanted one of these for a long time. And I finally got one after I heard that Walters is doing a budget-friendly styled SD70s. I had to get this, just, you know, because sometimes you can find them for good deals, sometimes, you know, and all that. But this one's a little cheaper deal, but with lesser detail. So it's a Union Pacific SD70M. I believe this is an as delivered because it's got the red steel stripe, which is I'm not too picky about. I mean, it's alright. So it's another cool EMD to add. So this will actually be one of the few Building America schemes I have, because the rest I have most of them I have are in the Building America scheme with the flag on the side. So there's that. And last but not least, the best one. Here it is. This is the best product I want to show you guys. You can all see this is a CSX Heritage unit, but what is it? You're about to find out. In 3, 2, 1. There it is. It is the Chassis System Heritage Unit. CSX 1973. So, this is something that basically came out possibly before, that was released before Christmas, and then I know that Scale Trains worked really hard to ship out all of the CSX, all the GBOs that just arrived, which includes the first 5 CSX Heritage units, the 10 NS GBO Heritage units, the 25th anniversary units for BNSF, and as well the Pride and Service units for CSX. So I really love this packaging. The packaging is very stunning. So Scale Trains has really stepped up their game doing all this with the packaging and stuff. And then back in the Heritage unit, there's the CSX Heritage, and I also love the boxing on the this thing out here. I really love all this they added, because, you know, this is basically all the fallen flags that are predecessors to CSX. So there's basically, I counted and there's like about 20 of them. So the only one that's not on the list is just the Pan Am. Because Pan Am was the 21st Heritage unit, and then that was probably going to be the last one until maybe in the foreseeable future. Maybe they'll do more, from what I heard. So these are, you know, so you can see it's got the Atlantic coastline, the Baltimore and Ohio, Chesapeake and Ohio, the Chessie system, Chicago and Eastern Illinois, the Clinch Field, the Conrail, Family Line Systems, Georgia Railroad, the Louisville, Nashville, Monon, the New York Central. This is the Nashville, Chattanooga, and St. Louis, Pittsburgh and Lake Erie, the Pre-Market, the Richmond, Fredericksburg, and Potomac, Seaboard Coastline, the Seaboard Airlines, the Seaboard System, and the Western Maryland. So these are all the Heritage units they're doing. So this is actually from the first run of them, because they know I have some pre-orders for the second and third run coming up in the future in 2025. So this is actually really cool. I'm glad that CSX was able to do the accurate Heritage units. So yeah. So basically that's all the Christmas presents I got. All the trains. That's pretty much a lot, because I never would expect I get 4 locomotives. Because I normally get like either 2 or 3, but this one's 4. This has been a pretty interesting Christmas. So nowadays I'm going to try and unbox it. I will do some reviews on this one in the future. So I will definitely do a review on this, so you guys can see this in a future video. And all that. And I probably have done a review on this before, but this is on the 70M, because, well, basically they're the same tooling and all that. So there's no need to do a review on that. And I might think about doing some reviews on several on possibly this one too, because this one's pretty unique. And this one you've probably seen reviews already, so I'll be sure to do a review on this one, on the Athearn Radial GP4-2, and also the Scale Trains Heritage unit. So be sure to keep a lookout for those in the future. So I'll definitely be sure to upload reviews of them sometime later. So now, with that further said, let's get to unboxing. I'm going to be unboxing this off camera because it's going to take a long time to get everything out. So there you go. Alright, so first I have all the locomotives unboxed. So you can see, I have, the first is the Walters Mainline SC70M. Paint is really nice job. Pretty good detail, even though it's a budget-friendly lack of detail, but so cool. You can see, and here's this side as well. Absolutely very nice, nicely done. It's a really cool locomotive. I'm so glad that this 70M now is officially on the layout. Looks very nice. Absolutely stunning. So there's that. Next up is here's the CSX Heritage unit, the Chessie system, 1973. Looks absolutely stunning. Wow. So I'm really glad a CSX Heritage unit is on my layout, because I really love these things. And I'm so glad with what CSX did in their paint shop in Waycross, Georgia. Absolutely, because all 21 of them are painted at Waycross. So there's that. Very nice. And then here is my Athearn Radial NSGP40-2. It's got the ditch lights and all that. The horn. It's nicely done. The 3-chime horn, which is correct. Being an ex-Conrail. And I'll show you the back side of it too. See, it's also got rear ditch lights, but I'm not sure if this is correct or not, if they're supposed to be above the pile or below it. For being an ex-Conrail. So there's that. Looks very nice. And then lastly, the Sulang SD40-2. It's very nice, even though it's a budget-friendly locomotive. Very nice locomotive, perfect for beginners. So, anyways, very nice. Absolutely stunning. So, there it is. All 4 of my locomotives. So, most of them are all the EMDs, and I only have 1 GE that's new. So the Union Pacific SC70M, the CSX Heritage Chessie System Heritage Unit, which is an ES Flipper AC, or AH, I should say. And then this is a Athearn Radial GP40-2, Norfolk Southern, ex-Conrail, and a Bachmann Sulang SD40-2. So those are the new locomotives. Now we'll shift on to the rolling stock. Alright, now we have all the rolling stock unboxed. You can see I have all the 6 rolling stock that I got for Christmas. So start off with the Montana Railing hopper. Very nice hopper. It's pretty much lightweight too. It's pretty got detail. Look at that. And it's got see-through details as well as that, and then got the keys and lots of great detail. Look at that. Very nice. So this is my very first Montana railing car. It looks very nicely detailed. Really hoping I can get more of these, especially some box cars. So yeah. So now moving on, here's the tank car, the Scale Trains tank car. So you can see, it's obviously has the half letter, so that's pretty much correct on the prototype. And there's the placard detail, so you can see 1993, and it's got the rotating bearing caps. So yeah, I can show you guys. See, it's pretty cool. So this one is a tanker that's now been converted to haul combustible liquids, like anything like diesel fuel and such. So it's a pretty cool car, very nicely detailed. It's all that, so it's pretty cool. Next is the Athearn Roundhouse BNSF boxcar. So being a budget-friendly rolling stock, it's not much details, just details are molded in and all that. And I'm not sure if the door is open or not, but who knows. Very nice. I just love the swoosh scheme on it. Very cool. It's really cool. Very nice boxcar. It's also got the McHenry couplers. So there's that. And next is the MKT hopper. The green on it looks very nice and all that. Very cool. You see this detail. It's nicely done too. And all that. Very cool. So moving on is next is the Union Pacific Rivet Counter hopper. Very cool. Look at that. And obviously being a rivet counter, it has rotating bearing caps as well. So it's got lots of great detail too. Very nice. And last but not least, the caboose, the Walters. Very nice detail. It's got the windows ready installed for you. Lots of great detail on these things, but they're a little fragile, so be careful with these. So look at that. So try to be a little bit careful with these, because you know some of these details can break off. So if not treated right. So anyways, those are all the 6 rolling stock for Christmas. So I showed off my locomotives and now the rolling stock. So there you go.
It's Christmas time. There's no need to be afraid. At Christmas time, we let in light and we banish shade.